Yes, sir, man. Hey, this is a special edition, man. I came outside. These some good people that I see doing a lot of good things out here, man. Some people from the north, all over. I see a bunch of content creators coming together and try to do something special around here. So I want to bring you to the show, the group VSR. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you for having me, boss, man.
Man, I want to. Oh yeah, appreciate y'all, man, because I know y'all got a busy schedule. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just came from out of town or something, right?
Yeah, man. We just got back in from New York or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, New York City.
Yeah, I see y'all up there shooting some good content too.
Yeah, man. We loved it, man.
For
It was
sure.
great to vibe out, get a lot of great content while we was down there, and
Do a little networking.
yes, sir.
All right, so I want to do official introduction, man, for everybody on social media or whatnot. So we're gonna start over here, man, with my boy right here.
Okay, hey man, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Magwood TV, Big Mo. Y'all can call me Big Mo, but you know, Magwood TV, we in the building, man.
For sure.
And, you know, my name's Diego, known as D Swervo. I'm an artist, and you can check me out, D Swervo CR.
And my name is Debo, man, aka Debo Harmony. You can check me out on all social media platforms at Debo Harmony. I'm an artist, man. I do all types of stuff, man.
And my name is Nino Too Funny. I'm on all social medias. Check me out too.
My name is Elijah, the real Chef Lay, the biggest baker in the city, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
And she stamped that for sure. We all can vouch for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir, man. So we're gonna get into it, man. So we want to start off with the introduction. Why did y'all choose the name VSR? Like, where did that name come from?
You know, me and my brother, we came up with this idea as far as, you know, the vision so rare, because, you know, everybody in our group has a unique, authentic vision about themselves. And what we also want to, you know, produce and portray to everybody in our fans is like, you know, Vision So Rare is a brand. It's not just a name. You know, our slogan is "Don't stop your vision." You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people do have visions, and the further you push, the more you'll be able to get that vision and that goal. So that's why Vision So Rare is so authentic, and the reason why we came up with the group name is because, you know, visions are meant to be chased and grabbed, bro.
Facts.
So that's why we, you know, chose that name.
I like that too,
Right.
man. I like that too. Debo, you want to touch on a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit, just to piggyback on what he's saying. We all had one mind, you know, coming into this thing, and we wanted to just basically be different. You know, it's a lot of content groups out in the area, and we support all of those content groups, you know, but at the same time, we want to bring something to the table to show people that we can be different and we can come together as one with different, diverse, nobody, you know, we got everything, you know, from top to bottom. It is what it is, and we're just trying to be different about it, you know. That's it.
And we're gonna talk a little bit about the diversity a little later on in the show, because I love how y'all came together from all types. All right, so I want to ask Neil, man. What type of content you think you bring to the table to VSR?
The only content that I'm bringing is comedy.
Okay.
I came to make people laugh.
For sure.
That's what I do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? As far as everything else, we leave it to the other people that got their, you know what I'm saying, they own little way of doing their content.
Y'all bringing all type of different things.
I'm bringing comedy.
Okay, for sure. All right, so like an overall thing, like what type of content are y'all starting to cover with VSR?
I'll say, like Neil said, man, we're covering all types of vlogs, skits, comedy, you know, skits, podcast. Like content is, you know, the sky's the limit, man. Like when it comes to what we're doing. But picking off of what Neil is saying, like we want our viewers to have a good time. We want our viewers to feel at home.
Yeah.
And we want to bring them laughs, you know. And that's the main thing. It's like if we can get people to laugh, man, the world is already crazy right now.
Exactly.
There's so much stuff going on, man. People need a good laugh. They need a time for them to decompress and watch a video. And if we can make people laugh and decompress and enjoy our content, we did our job.
Facts. All right, so I want to ask Lay, what have you learned so far since working with VSR, and what type of content do you bring to the table as well?
Type of content I bring to the table, definitely comedy. I find myself to be funny for real, man. I also bring, you know what I'm saying, I bring the business too, man. Like the business side of it, the aspect of it, make sure everybody eat good with the sweets. But nah, I feel like I've grown to love these guys as family. Like this is definitely family. Like they strive to see, you know, the best version of everybody, and they want to see everybody reach their fullest potential. You know, despite certain adversities we come across, we overcome them, and it's like they don't get discouraged. They just find different ways to, you know, overcome those obstacles that we do come across. So I love people that just don't give up and that just follow their dream for real.
Exactly. And I love what y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Even with the content creating, y'all be having meetings and bringing some of the top content creators around the area and try to do different type of events. So I love what VSR started to do. Okay, Swerve, I want to ask you, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about diversity a little bit. How comfortable has VSR made you far as, because I see you do a lot of different things, acting, rapping, music, all type of stuff. So how comfortable have you been since you joined the VSR team?
Yeah, so have to adapt, and everything. But to add what Mo was saying and Debo, visions are created, by the mind, and then put together and everything. So there's like a learning aspect and everything. But as far as music, do music too, and everything else like the acting, like you said,
I about to say, because y'all just dropped the Honey House parody or something today, right?
Came out today.
Okay, talk a little bit about that.
That was pretty, first time thing, but it came out dope,
Facts. It definitely did. I think you did a great job with it, man. So was that all y'all first time like acting?
For some,
yeah. I done music videos and stuff like that, but when it comes to the acting, then that's something that, there's a script behind it and everything. So yeah.
Facts. Okay, Debo, I want to talk about what you got going on. I've been seeing you doing a lot of music, and then a lot of other different content. So let's talk about what you bring to the table, because I know you and your brother is one of the leaders of VSR. Right. So talk about what you bring to the table and how is the group, and where are some of y'all goals in the near future?
What I bring to the table, of course, is that networking aspect of really trying to bridge the gap of the separation that we have in the city. I'm really trying to bridge it to the point where everybody can link, everybody can come together as one, and it's not about BS or somebody playing around. Because we're about business, and of course, people will obviously know that we're about our business, and we're very serious about what we do. In the future, I can definitely say that we see a lot of collaborations with a lot of people in the area, supporting the independent businesses around the area, giving back to the area, whether it be Thanksgiving drives and all Christmas drives. We're definitely going to be start giving back to you guys and just showing you guys another aspect of us, because we want you guys to connect with us on a personal level and make you guys feel like you guys are home and we're family.
I like that too.
For sure.
I like that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about do y'all have any upcoming events that y'all got coming up planned, especially that's within the city?
Yes, sir. So next weekend, we got another podcast that we got invited to. Shout out to Tommy Archer, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Tommy Archer. Palette Podcast, man. Sir. Follow my boy now.
Yes, sir. So we got that next week. And then the 28th, man, VSR will have our own another content session. We can't give out everything right now. It's June 28th. We can't give out everything right now.
Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you guys right now, please stay tuned. We have so many collabs coming out and vibing out with us, and don't be surprised on who you might see pop up.
For sure.
July 25th. We got a special announcement July 25th. I think Leia.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a perfect segue, because I was gonna ask Leia about the ladies podcast and stuff that y'all got. So elaborate a little bit on that, Leia.
I mean, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, July 25th, we got something special coming for the ladies podcast. I feel like a lot of women in the city, we're not heard enough, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like what better way for us to be heard than to just start a podcast and just talk about so much different stuff that's going on in the world, like stuff that we don't like, you know what I'm saying, stuff that's trending, like you got trail rides and stuff out here going on.
Facts.
You got entrepreneurship out here, black women just coming together to do so many different things. So I feel like this podcast is really gonna be something that it's gonna do its little one too.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
and I feel like that's dope. You know what I'm saying, coming from a lady's perspective.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the reasons I did an interview with you tefore. Just trying to tap into the women brains, because a lot of time y'all don't get y'all story heard, and a lot of y'all got a lot of dope past and stuff that y'all working on and things like that. So what are some of the angles that y'all gonna be coming at on the podcast? Like, are y'all trying to cover business, regular life stories, women, men? Like, what are the angles that y'all? We're
gonna basically hit every angle. Like, we're gonna, like, music wise, we got Got some guests on the way. So y'all stay
Sure,
tuned with
okay.
that. But yeah, we're trying to come music wise, you know what I'm saying? Business, entrepreneurship, like everyday life as a mother, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna come from different aspects, you know, like I said, the diversity is there, and I feel like, you know, everybody's different in their own way. So why not, you know, let everybody showcase and speak on, you know, the different things that women go through or the different things that we come across and that we do in life.
Wow, yeah, that's definitely gonna be successful for sure. All right, so I want to ask Neil. Neil, what do you see VSR, man, in the next 2 to 3 years, as far as y'all goals or you know what I'm saying, things coming up?
On TV.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
Y'all feel me?
Yeah, facts, yeah,
On TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
for sure, man.
Most definitely.
All right, because you know y'all working on a lot of movies and different content things like that. And for one thing that I feel like you notice, you do a lot of parodies with the rapper. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Finesse Two Time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on Instagram and things like that. So I feel like you're very talented, and that's something that I could definitely see y'all on TV in the near future, man.
Most definitely.
All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about the merch and stuff. Are y'all working on any merch or anything that's coming up? Stuff like that. Yeah,
Yes,
y'all go
sir.
get
As
these
you can
shirts
see,
too,
man.
Oh yeah.
All
got
type
the
of shirts going
already.
on.
Oh yeah.
Already popping out, man. If y'all need a shirt, y'all can DM us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You even shoot, just email us. We got our email. Y'all need a shirt, anything, man. We got much more merch on the way. It's about to get colder.
Yeah.
It's the summertime, so we got our shorts and shirts and anything like that. We got colorways, but towards the winter.
Sure.
We will be coming out with sweatsuits, joggers, the whole nine, man. So y'all just stay tuned, and like I said, if y'all need any type of merch, y'all just DM us and let us know.
Yes, sir, man. Do y'all got a website or anything people can reach out to, or is it like social media
So
stuff
right
like
now,
that?
yes. So right now, like we're up and coming. So
Okay, facts.
we're getting the website. It's on the way. But if you guys can reach us also on Instagram, Facebook, DM us, message us, and we'll definitely get your orders in that way.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. So I know y'all have things to get into. I just got a few more questions for y'all. All right. So what really made you want to start this group? Like, what was one of the main reasons, or what made you want to get into content creating and start you a good group of different type of content creators that's coming from all over?
Yes, sir. So me personally, man, aside of this, I was already kind of doing like my comedy skits on the side, but like my brother, mentioned it. Like we grew up watching 90s comedy, 90s groups, like the Keenan and Kales, the In Living Colors, the all that, the Nickelodeon. In the 90s, Nickelodeon was really our childhood,
Exactly,
bro.
yeah.
Like it was really popping, like in the 90s. Like,
Facts.
so, and South Carolina, when it comes to content and groups, like they're not really doing it like how we're doing it. And I wanted to make a group that is authentic, that is real, and that is different from everything people has already seen.
Exactly.
And me and my brother came up with the idea of bringing in people and not only being stuck under one title.
Yeah, facts.
Because you see these groups, they're stuck under one title. But Vision So Rare, we're doing podcasts, we're doing comedy skits, we're vlogging, we're doing streaming. So we're doing everything under one umbrella, and I think that's what makes us different, and that's why I really wanted to start VSR.
Oh yeah, that's amazing, man. I like that. So Debo, do you want to touch in on that? That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie.
You done said everything, man. You done said
For sure, yeah, for sure. But I do want to ask you
Okay.
one more question, man,
What's
before
up?
we get on out of here. All right, so with VSR, man, do you think like in the near future that y'all be able to do like different things outside of what y'all starting now? Do you think like far as networking with others and doing different things like on the go freestyling type stuff, like what y'all did up north when y'all went? Y'all was in New York.
Yeah, we was in New York.
That looked like that was on some.
Yeah, that was just
out
on
of
the
blue
go.
type shit, yeah.
Out of the blue, really, because we talked about doing some skits down there and everything. But I told him, I was like, man, we kind of need to transition into like the live type of content.
Facts.
I feel like nowadays is more appealing to the eye when it's just on the go, rather than something that's put together. Like the short film content is great and everything, but I really feel like like the Consonants and what they're doing with the Twitch and everything, when you have that just live on the go, it's gonna attract a lot more eyes to it.
Exactly. Facts.
So I do feel like in events that's coming up and things of that nature, we will have a lot more of that, and you're gonna see a lot of it from us.
Exactly.
It's gonna be dope though.
Exactly. And like I said, I think y'all one of the top up and coming groups on content creators that's coming up around the area. So it's gonna be the last final question. What made you want to get like because I know you every now and then you do like a little meeting with some of the top content creators
sir.
around the area. What made you want to do that? Reach out to different folks and network with them around the area.
Well, like we mentioned, man, we're not selfish, and one thing that we kind of want to break the barrier on is getting other people that's in the city doing what we're doing, getting them involved with what we want to do. Like, it's always about networking, and my brother mentioned it earlier. Like, we want to network, we want to collab. Like, we don't. It's hard that we have to continue to have that kind of fight with everybody in the CSRA and in our city, but it's like we all got the same goal.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So why not collab with somebody? Why not try to make something beautiful in the project and everybody win?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this group is family oriented. Like, we are a family. Like, this is not just a friend here. No, you're family when you join VSR.
Exactly.
And by us collabing, you know, we all basically everybody know each other.
Facts.
You know, so why not just collab and make something big, man?
Exactly, because like you said, everybody got the same end goal or
Most
whatnot.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So the best way to do it is to network and try to get other folks on the outside to see it.
Most definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So what made y'all want to come on? You know what I'm saying? CYTV, Straight Facts Podcast. As far as like to get y'all story out, man, and get people to hear y'all.
Listen, man, I already know you and Neil got y'all story, but man, we've been watching you, you know, since you started, man.
For sure.
And since day one, you've been professional. You've been on it like a hornet, man. And my thing is, we don't just reach out to people. You have to drag us and pull us in and gravitate towards us.
Facts.
And what you're doing, this is what the city needs. You know what I'm saying? And we commend you on your hustle and your podcast. And who would we be if we wouldn't reach out to you to see if we can get on here, man? Because this platform you have is huge. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
and I really do mean that.
For sure.
And I appreciate you for taking the time out your day too to have us on here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir, bro. I appreciate that too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just as honored for y'all reaching out to me.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know, me and Neil we got history together or whatnot. But I already knew anybody he dealing with, I know they good people.
Exactly.
And since day one, you know, I met Lay months ago.
Right.
We had a good, you know what I'm saying, podcast interview, and we've been cool ever since. So
Yes,
everybody around the family, man, when I came to the content house, everything was great. You know what I'm saying? Y'all treated me great. You know what I'm saying? And I will be doing other stuff with y'all in the near future.
Come on.
But before we get out, is there anything y'all want to discuss, man, that you think the folks need to know about VSR?
I'm gonna let this be known because we have to say it. You know, a lot of people did not believe in what we was doing. A lot of people don't think that we're serious about what we're doing.
Thanks.
You get what I'm saying? So to have these group of people in our circle that's still standing strong, because like I said, and you know this, you a businessman, Malaysia, we're business people. People don't believe in what you want to do.
Exactly.
And we done got a lot of no's from a lot of people.
For real.
A lot of people done told us about, you know, a lot of no's, but it's okay.
It's part of the process.
But the only thing I have left to say is don't stop your vision and we coming, period.
Yes, sir.
That's all I gotta say.
Man,
That's all I gotta say,
I love
man.
that, bro. I love that. You know, and that's a perfect ending. But I also want you guys to shout out y'all social medias, man, so these folks can follow y'all.
Yes,
and
sir.
y'all tap in with them for real, man.
Yes, sir. Magwood TV, all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, man. Y'all tap in, man.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at The Real Chef Lay, CHEFLAY. The Real Chef Lay. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Real Chef Lay. Twitch, The Real Chef Lay. Chef Lay, just add it, man.
And you know what she just put in my head before you do yours, Neil, because all y'all is a group, but everybody got their own thing going too. Yeah. So before we get out of here, do y'all want to talk about anything that y'all doing individually as well? Because you know we're a family, but we also got stuff on the outside. Right. So I want to promote everything. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything y'all want to touch on that y'all do outside of VSR?
You guys want to?
Because I know each of y'all just do different things.
All right, so you know, with music going on, you know, we kind of go international with it too. So I actually got a Cash Related Forever, you know, brand. You know, we got clothes on the way, you know, and everything. So, you know, Cash Related Forever is a brand too, you know, but, you know, vision's so rare because, you know, the vision is rare everywhere. So,
exactly. I like that.
You know, that's how we do it. And we got, you know, hopefully big things coming, you know, for everyone. And like I said, want to bring people in and, you know, keep it moving, you know.
Facts. I like that. How can they
I'm a businessman myself, so, you know.
Facts, exactly. Yeah. And I can tell the way you're talking. So how can they find that merch that you got dropping?
So, you know, you can follow, you can actually, you know, it's going to be available soon, cashrelatedforever.com.
Okay.
You know, Instagram is Catch You Later Forever. You know, really the only one, so you'll be able to find it. You know, YouTube is coming. YouTube is coming with music videos. You know, Spanish, English. We're gonna have different vibes, you know, and everything. So, you know, we're gonna try to bring some good vibes to the city. That's what, you know, that's what I really live by, is like the Puerto Vida loyalty vibe and all that good stuff. You know,
Exactly, because I definitely went and checked your page out, man. You definitely a great musician. All right, Debo, it's something that you want to tap in on, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm like I said, outside of the VSR and the content, man, I do my music. You know, I'm an R&B hip hop artist, and you know, like I said, I like showing love to all of other artists that's in the area. So I got an album coming up. I'm about to drop my first album. Stay tuned for it, man. I got a lot of dope features on there, man. So make sure you guys give that a listen. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Debo_Harmony and all other social media platforms at Debo Harmony, man. And I appreciate this. Oh, you got one.
And I'm Nino Too Funny. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all I got to say, if you ain't believe me then, y'all gonna believe me now.
Yes, sir.
Like, I seen it since you started, like the elevation and stuff, and how good you got with your skits and your acting, man. So y'all definitely tap in with my boy, man.
Sure.
All right, it's on you later.
I just got new sweets on the way. But I am dropping a clothing brand this fall. So if you don't follow me already, we definitely got a collab. Oh yeah. Music video. Definitely follow me on Instagram at the OG Collection. That's really all I got. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my Twitch, because I'm about to start streaming on there more often as well.
Sure. I was about to say, now you definitely going up on YouTube, so y'all tap in vlogs, all that, like shoot with the trail rides, everything. So
that trail ride definitely.
Man. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Most definitely.
But okay, so before we got anything else y'all think y'all fans or whatever need to know about VSR and what y'all bringing to the table, or y'all
just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We got a lot of stuff.
Don't believe us now. Keep watching.
Exactly, facts. So I appreciate y'all, man, coming on Straight Facts Podcast for real, man. You know, definitely one of the best ones that's coming up and coming. Appreciate y'all. So y'all can find us again next week, episode 68, Straight Facts Podcast, man. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all, boys.
I know you ain't dropped my bag of chips on the ground.
Top, boy. That bitch still folded though.
Yeah, get them for them answers.
I'm telling you, quick.
What come on them say for them answers?
Got about 10 seconds to get this. Appreciate it.